today, you guys, because on the Mount Rushmore of K-Rock personalities is our next guest. Jim Trenton, known as Poor Man, is one of the greats who helped build this radio station into the icon it is today. He did not leave under great circumstances, though, and as far as I know,
he got over it.
I don't think so.
No, he didn't.
I think he carried a chip on his shoulder, 2 tons worth.
Way past today.
Yes, and I don't know that Jim has had his voice on K-Rock since the day he was fired like 25 years ago, but we welcome him to the Kevin and Bean Show on K-Rock right now. Hey, Poor Man.
Hey, Kevin and Bean, it's the first time I've been on K-Rock in 26 years.
26 years.
Wow.
Well, we got Jimmy Kimmel here and Adam Carolla as well. Adam Carolla, the man who had you fired so he could steal your radio show.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Adam. You owe your whole career to Loveline and my show. Damn it.
Yeah.
Thank you for censoring yourself there, Poor Man.
So, Poor Man, why
Hey.
we have questions for you, but why are you calling today? Why did you want to dial in?
Well, I'm simulcasting you guys on my new morning show at 101.5 KOCI. It's in Orange County. It's the low-powered blowtorch. So you're on my morning show in Orange County.
So you're doing great.
And yeah, exactly. You know what, Bean? I just felt you should have enjoyed the birthday. I had my birthday party on your front lawn. That's how I got fired. I brought 500 K-Rock listeners, a couple of birthday cakes, Rodney on the Rock. We just wanted to have a party with you, and you should have enjoyed the birthday party in the middle of the night at midnight in Hancock Park. I just wondered why you didn't have fun.
Poor Man, you can't give out somebody's home address and encourage people to go to their house in the middle of the night. It's not safe for the people who live there.
Well, but it's a good birthday party, don't you think, with 500 listeners?
Can I jump in? Poor Man.
Yes.
You understand Bean has a wife and pigs?
No, but Bean, tell him some of the stuff that was happening.
Well, I mean, your listeners showed up, and it was clear that you were mad that night that you sent people. I mean, I'm not saying that you intentionally incited violence, but it was like...
Were there fires? I recall fires.
There were fires. People set fire to the front lawn. Somebody drove by the next day, Poor Man, and threw a brick through the front window of my house. These were your people.
And
again,
that was me, Bean. Hold on a second.
Jimmy.
Yeah, that was
good to know now.
I'm not saying that was your intention, but sometimes, just like our president, riles up his supporters to chant and do bad things, that's kind of what your audience did, is they kind of looked at you being mad at me and thought they were going to get even with me. And it was, I literally had to move. We had to pack up and move out of that house as a result of what you did on the radio that night.
Yeah, well, Bean, I'm sorry about that, honestly, but I didn't give out your address. I told people to go to the radio station and caravan with me, so we had a caravan of 500 people that came to your house. So I didn't give out your address.
That's much better, yeah.
It still ended up with 500 listeners in my lawn. Oh, by the way, they also got into the fuse box and turned off the power to my house while you guys were out there as well.
It's a hell of a birthday party.
So we're inside.
I don't know why you weren't having fun, Bean.
As people are banging on the doors and banging on the windows trying to get me to come out, we're sitting there in pitch black darkness, not, having no idea what was going to happen. It was honestly one of the most terrifying things that we've ever lived through.
And you know what? Listen, I truly am sorry about that. But do you realize what precipitated that was in the morning you sent Michael, the maintenance man, and Ed, the intern, who knew where the key to my house was hidden, and they broke and entered into my house, and I woke up with them in my bedroom. So you started it, dude, and I was just doing a return prank.
But let me just say this. They were coworkers, and you knew them, and they had the key to your place. It's different than bringing 500 listeners to somebody's house.
But here's the thing, okay, and I agree. I should not have taken 500 listeners there, and I lost $180,000 a year in salary. And my gig at K-Rock, which was, in the end, you got to think that was pretty stupid of me, right?
Right.
But Poor Man, just for context here, weren't you fired at Kiss FM? Weren't you fired at Star 98.7? Weren't you fired at Power 106? Like almost every radio station you've ever worked at, you've been fired for doing something dumb. I mean, you kind of have a history of making poor choices.
Well, it is in the name. Also, Poor Man, you got $1.80. They start me at 65. Get Reeb on the phone. You told me Poor Man was making 60.
Adam, you've always been terrible in comedy, I must tell you.
I know.
Yes.
I know. That's why I'm coming on 30 years, because that's how it works.
Yeah,
Poor man,
that voice is so annoying it could shatter glass. But other than that, you're great.
That's a good line.
Hey,
Hold on. Let me get my pen.
Hold on, what's the station in Orange County? I got to tune in.
Poor man, why are you still
cocky.
why are you still so bitter? Why have you not moved on? You by your own admission, you're very talented. You have another radio show. Why can't you be happy?
No, I just wanted to wish Bean a goodbye on the air on K-Rock and on my station 101.5 FM. Bean, let's bury the hatchet. I absolutely agree. It's stupid. Honestly, I have moved on. I honestly have, and I wanted to call in and wish you all the best in England, dude. Seriously, congrats on being in the Hall of Fame, and also, 25, 30 years on the air. That's any radio guy who can go on the air that long deserves accommodation, regardless.
Right.
So
if you're being serious about that, then I accept your congratulations, and I'm very happy to bury the hatchet. I certainly do not want to go through life being mad at anybody. I mean, it was an awkward, uncomfortable thing for both of us at the time.
Yeah.
And I wish you success, poor man.
Yeah, and back at you, my man. And you have an invitation to come on my radio show.
Yes. He's a real fan of radio.
Wouldn't that be something?
He is.
It was the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm just being honest here.
All right, poor man. We got to go. We have another guest coming on the phone, but thanks for calling, and good luck to you, all right?
All right.
There you go.
Good time.
Kevin, you hung up on him on purpose, didn't you?
I mean, Dave Grohl's on the other line.
I know he is.
What should I do?
I'm going to say that...
Let's just roll with it.
No, I'm fine. I'm just
Roll
going to say
with it, baby.
I thought that was nice. That
boy.
poor man made the effort.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's all. Okay.
Although he did say pretty much the opposite for the first 99%.
Well, not only that, he's just trying to get attention for the next job he gets fired from.
All right, let's talk to Dave Grohl. This is another very pleasant surprise. Mr. Grohl, welcome.
Bean, what are you doing? I mean, look, I know you're old, but you can't retire yet. What are you doing?
Oh, R.I.P. Bean is over.
I'm not retiring, Dave. I'm just moving to England. I'm not retiring. I hope to continue working in broadcasting. My goal is to stay on the radio, just not here in America.
You're smart, man. You know, there's so many more things to drink there that I feel like it's a perfect place to wind up.
What if I told you he didn't drink?
Oh, what are you doing? God, you're ruining everything.
He doesn't do anything.
We have a Jimmy Kimmel and Adam Carolla here. I didn't know if they told you that, Dave.
Hi, fellas. Well, listen, I just woke up, and I knew that today was your last day, so I wanted to call
You are
in
very
and say,
sweet. We
That's
were not
very
expecting
sweet.
this.
And let me just tell you this. You know, Kevin and I have talked often about one of our favorite things that we've been able to do on the show is the little breakfast whiz that we do and all the musicians, because we're huge fans of the K-Rock music. And Dave has been the constant for us for 25 years as a guest on this program. And you and your band have appeared so many times. And it's been some of our favorite shows we've ever done, Dave. Thanks to you, man. You're always a blast. And we love you so much.
And you played the drums for Owl City, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
When we did our breakfast.
It's been a long time. And I've lived in this city now for 18 years, and I can honestly say that I still listen to you guys every morning. And yeah, you've been a huge part of everybody's lives. Someone recently said that, you know, you feel like friends. And so, you know, you're going to be missed, my friend.
Well, I hope that we'll have a chance to cross paths again. I mean, especially if I get a gig, you know, who knows whether I'll have an opportunity to talk to the Foo Fighters again. I hope so.
Hey, Dave, do you remember when you said we were friends?
All right, Dave, great of you to check in, man. And hey, tell Taylor congratulations on that new album, too. It's awesome.
I know, it's killer. Yes, I will.
So
I'll tell
good.
him. Safe travels, buddy.
All right, man. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate
Bye.
that.
Yeah, I wish we could have planned this out. It would have gone, you know, just like this. What the hell?
Kevin is so bad that we didn't have any of this stuff planned.
Hey, do you remember when we would go long and Tammy Heidi would get mad at us?
Yes.
Really, really mad at us for
if we
invading.
ended the show at like 10:04, she would just be fuming.
You remember the morning OJ was presumed innocent
we were
or
at the
whatever, not
courthouse.
guilty?
I was at the courthouse.
Same.
Yeah, no, we were here. We're
You're
not
talking
here.
about when the verdict was read.
When the verdict was read, we were on the air, and weirdly, very weirdly, somehow we got the woman who read the verdict on television on the phone just before the verdict. She read the verdict. Do you remember that? How strange that was?
Vaguely.
We're like, why?
I don't because
Like she worked for the court?
She had it in an envelope. Yeah, she worked for the court. She was just like the person who read it aloud. We got her on the phone. She was a listener or something, and she somehow we got her on the telephone. And Adam was down at the.
I was there.
Yeah,
I was at the courthouse.
Here's my memory, and maybe I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but we were down there, and that's when a certain person showed up, and that's when the lawsuit came.
No, we were down there
about.
a million times,
Okay.
but when it was read, it was after.
Okay.
It was like we went long that.
So it was before
morning.
that. Oh, I got you.
And I remember the tension, and I remember being 100% sure OJ would be convicted.
The jury in the above entitled case find the defendant Orenthal James Simpson as follows. Count 1, conspiracy to commit a crime. Guilty. Count 2, conspiracy to commit kidnapping. Guilty.
And that's the woman we had on the phone. That lady right there.
No, that was his civil trial.
I was going to say,
I was like,
wait a
so
minute.
much guilty.
We live in a totally different dimension now.
And then this guy said,
I'm the juice. Whatever that is. Let's try to be a good guy.
Do you guys remember the accounting, Cynthia, from accounting at the old K-Rock office?
Yeah, I remember the name. We have terrible memories.
I would go down the hall when I was doing Mr. Burcham, and I would get paid $50 a bit eventually. And at some point, they'd owe me $300. And I would go down to the end of the hall, and I'd go into accounting, and I'd go, on a Friday, I'd go, hey, I need my check. Where's my check? And they'd go, it's in Cynthia's desk. And I'd go, can I have my check? And they'd go, it's locked. The desk is locked. And I'd go, okay, where's Cynthia? And they'd go, she's at the horse track. That was their answer. And I'd go, it's Friday, and it's 9 a.m., and she's in accounting. And I'd go, she's at the track.
There's much more K-Rock story than that.
I want my check. And they go, well, it's in her desk, and it's locked, and she's got the keys, and she's at the track.
K-Rock is a very special place, you guys.
All right, listen, we need to take a break. Jimmy Kimmel is here. Adam Carolla is here. When we come back, can we do the top 10 moments?
Are we
with
going to take
Dean?
some phone calls, too? Is that part
We
of
can
the
do
plan?
that as well. If you want to call in, 1-800-520-1067. We will take your calls and play the top 10 moments with next.
It's the Kevin and Bean Show. K-Rock.
Oh, you're here.
I'm here.
Hey,
I don't know that we need to do moments with.
I think we do.
Yeah, we
my
do.
last
We
day.
for
I mean,
sure
we're celebrating excellence in broadcasting. It's counter to that.
Maybe we can do a moment with, and then we'll take a call. What do you guys think? Jimmy, Adam, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I think so. And by the way, congratulations on the Radio Hall of Fame. That's tomorrow, right?
Yes, in New York City. We're being inducted along with Dr. Ruth Westheimer, Jimmy.
She's great.
I'm going to nail her.
I love Dr. Ruth. You should. Try to get
Wouldn't that be a great story?
I'm going to nail John Tesh, who is also being inducted.
Is he really?
Yeah.
He is.
Well, you should refuse to accept your award. That's ridiculous.
Just on the basis of John Tech. Just leave it there.
I have to wonder, and not that I'm looking for more stuff to do, but I wonder why I wasn't asked to present you guys in the Radio Broadcasting
I will tell
Hall
you
of
why.
Fame. Yes.
I will tell you why. Because the program director that hired us, Andy Schoen, was our first choice.
Oh, well, that's showbiz.
No, I'm just saying.
He's really going to light up the room.
Quite an excuse.
I don't think we were thinking about showbiz.
So what you're saying, Jimmy, is we could have had a 2-time Oscar host bring us on, or we could have a guy no one's ever heard of. Okay, fair enough.
Andy sent me an email yesterday. He's like, "Hey, I'm going to be in New York," and I was like, "What?" Can have me or Adam or
You
any
can take
number of
over my
people.
time of my acceptance speech.
Are you giving separate acceptance speeches?
Separate.
Really?
2.5 minutes. That's it.
Who goes first?
I don't know. I don't think we've decided.
We haven't discussed.
We're
Will
us.
you
We're
mention
still us.
John Tesh in your acceptance speech?
Should we?
Just make the whole thing about how honored you are to be among names like John Tesh.
And also John Tesh. Just
John Tesh. Yes.
All right, let's hear. So, Kevin, you have gone through the archives for the Bean Moments with, and you have a top 10 for us.
Yes.
Let's start with
Number 10.
And now, a moment with Bean.
This is like when May and Pratt and May, when they... What am I trying to say here, Kevin?
Matt and Trey.
Matt and Trey, thank you. This is like...
Matt and May from now on.
That was a moment with Bean.
names are hard. All right, let's take a call, 1-800-520-1067. We're going to talk to... Who do you want to go to first?
I want to go to Tad.
Oh, Big Tad!
Is this
Big
my
Tad? Your Tad,
Tad.
Jimmy.
There he is.
I'm everybody's Tad.
Hey, Tad.
Listen to that voice.
It brings me so much happiness just to hear your voice, Tad. How are you, son?
I am currently in a bed at a care house facility in Santa Ana, but other than that, I'm doing fine.
Why would you ask that question?
I just meant in general. When someone says, how are you, the only answer is fine, Ted. We don't really need medical history here, all right?
He's still doing better than poor man. Right? Look at it that way.
I got to tell you a funny story about Tad is I went to this when Jimmy got a star on the Walk of Fame. I parked behind and I was late, and Tad was the security guard.